How many people in the world are living in poverty? Far more than you can imagine. UN statistics show some 1 billion people live in extreme poverty in today's world. More than 800 million endure hunger and malnutrition. China is just one of these countries suffering from this problem. But its successful tackling of the problem has been unprecedented. This ropeway was the way to the outside world. The village on this cliff is called Yushan. It's located in central China's Hubei province. This open-sided cable car was also the only way for the children in Yushan to travel to and from school every day. The mountainous terrain, surrounded by streams and swirling clouds, makes for picturesque scenery. But in a hanging basket, many are in no mood to enjoy. The shout is sending the signal they are ready to go. This ropeway has ferried villagers for nearly 2 decades. But no more. At a cost of almost 5 million yuan, or around $750,000, the local government has carved a new 20-kilometer cement road out of the mountains. Now children here can finally go to school via real road. No more ropeway.
我的心里很开心。以前我最怕坐索道了，我想对修路的人们说辛苦了。
All the herders of Kizilto village are taking a final photo of the summer pasture, where their ancestors have grazed for generations. They will not be back next year. They are of the Kyrgyz ethnic minority, living in Akto County in northwest China's Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region. The herders have always led a nomadic life, and their journey from place to place is often dangerous. The isolated village has 195 households. 132 of them live under poverty line. The plateau region of Akto is one of the 14th most impoverished area in the country. With it being so difficult to build infrastructure and improve living conditions there, relocation is the only realistic choice. The local government plans to relocate all the 20,000 herdsmen by 2020. The mountains will no longer obstruct their path to a better life. Gulan Hua is an embroiderer. She is also a Miao girl. The Miao are the 6th biggest of China's 56 ethnic groups. Any Miao girl deft enough to thread a needle is soon taught how to sew. Gu lives in the Meixiang, one of Guizhou's poorest villages. In 2013, the local government started a poverty relief initiative to teach women ways to make money from their embroidery. Gu joined the program and established a cooperative with neighboring villages, which has trained 800 people. The Meixiang cooperative now has secured international contracts from the US, Germany, and Switzerland. It generates annual sales of more than 1 million yuan. For hundreds of years, the Miao have been marginalized. Now they're finally in control of their own destiny. They're crafting a way out of poverty. From 1981 to 2012, China has lifted more than 790 million of its citizens out of poverty. That accounts for more than 71% of global poverty reduction. In 1990, 61% of all Chinese were living in extreme poverty. By 2016, it was about 3% and still falling. In the past 5 years, the number of people living in poverty dropped to about 43 million at the end of 2016, from nearly 100 million at the end of 2012. It is predicted to lift 66 million out of poverty in the 2013 to 2017 period. That figure is equivalent to the total population of France. China has got there by being proactive. By the end of 2016, around 775,000 officials have been sent to rural areas. From 2013 to 2017, the special funds allocated to poverty alleviation by the central government have been increasing year by year, totaled $42 billion. Besides combating poverty at home, China has also done its bit to help other developing countries. Since its birth in 1949, China has provided nearly $60 billion to over 160 countries and international organizations. It has sent more than 600,000 aid workers abroad and given medical assistance to 69 countries. The goal by the United Nations is to end all extreme poverty by 2030. China pledges to reach this ambitious goal 10 years early, and it's on track. But it knows that poverty is a chronic problem, one that can only be tackled by the whole world fighting against it together.